What is going on, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? My name is Prodigy, and welcome to another Kingdom Hearts video on the channel. So, welcome to another Melody of Memory video, guys. Today, what I wanted to do, as I kind of teased in my last video, or maybe my last video, depends on when I upload it, that I was going to be doing a rating the hardest songs or predicting what the hardest songs might be for Melody of Memory with some friends. And I have those friends here today with me in the Frozen Cavern and Avatar Yaya. Please go ahead and introduce yourselves if you feel a need.
I do kind of wish we decided the order about this beforehand, but since I started speaking anyways, I'll go first. What's going on, my fellow residents? It's Beautiful Frozen Cavern, and now I guess Yaya can go on, unless we're supposed to say more.
Well, look,
Bro,
what's good? What's poppin', everybody? It's Yaya, back like I never left, because you know I was here like last month, but regardless, I'm excited to talk about this game today, because I just want to talk about this game, because I actually like rhythm games, so I'm here. Let's go.
Hey. Alright, so this is going to be kind of a chill, laid-back sort of video. I wanted to do this mostly because after playing the demo for Melody of Memory, I didn't expect to really talk much about this game outside of, like, story and general news stuff, but after playing the demo for the game that Square Enix so graciously gave me a early copy of, thank you so much, I realized how actually difficult this game can kind of be, even on proud or like standard, mostly on proud mode. And if you like use Perfomer Mode, you're just absolutely insane, like Cavern over here, for example. So there was 4 songs available in the Melody of Memory demo. We had Welcome to Wonderland, Hand in Hand, Rustling Forest from Earth by Sleep, and Wave of Darkness from Kingdom Hearts 0.2, the End Demon Tide fight song. And Wave of Darkness has been just beating up like everybody. Like in comparison to the other 3 songs, Wave of Darkness is by far the most difficult. So it's definitely 100% like going to be certain songs are just way harder than the others. Like Hand in Hand, I feel like was generally easy for the most part. Welcome to Wonderland is like a chill song. Rustling Forest is like my guilty pleasure. I really like that song a lot. I feel like this rhythm game made me enjoy this song a lot more. Wave of Darkness though, I still can't do Wave of Darkness even on proud without getting hit. Like it's way too hard for me. But I'm seeing people on Twitter able to get like full excellence, full chains, and all these scores on this song, and I'm just like,
I could do it on a fight stick.
Oh yeah, you did do a video on that, didn't you?
Yeah. Well, let me go first, because I know I probably don't got that many songs compared to everybody. First one, Dream Drop Distance, The Eye of Darkness. That just sound like cap. Like, I don't know what's wrong with it. Like, Wave of Darkness already, like, crazy. The Eye of Darkness finna just be like Unga. Okay? I think that song is gonna have, like, the middle might be difficult of that song, more so the beginning and end. The next one I put was KH2 Final Mixes, Rage Awakened. Obviously that's got to be a hard one. I don't see them not making that one like super challenging. And the last one is another one from Dream Drop Distance, The Calling, the KH mix version of it. If you listen to Calling, you'll be like, how do you think it's hard? But then, you know, there's a lot of hums and like background vocals in that song. So that one might just be like tough just because of like tempo.
I feel like there's going to be a lot of songs that are just going to be like unexpectedly hard, you know what I mean? Because when you listen to some of these songs, they might sound like, they might sound like chill and kind of like vibey, like a Traverse Town theme or whatever else. Not saying that's going to be hard, but when you actually listen to the song, you hear like how much, you know, how many instruments they're using, how much went to the song, and when you translate that to a rhythm game, they might go kind of crazy on like some songs that are relatively like, or that may sound relatively simple, you know?
Yeah. So can I jump in right quick before Cavern goes? So just to add on to your point, I think a song that's probably going to be scary and nobody's ready for it. You Got a Friend in Me on Proud, because like I
that
like,
is really funny.
Like, okay, here's the thing: if you've played Melody of Memories, the Birth by Sleep song, I forgot the name that fast, but
Rustling Forest.
Yeah, Rustling Forest on Proud. The gaps where you feel like there's nothing you will really be pressing, there's like a rotation part where you hit like, you gotta hit the unversed and then the big bodies back and forth, and then you have to go back into normal tempo. Like it's a hard tempo switch, and I could just hear like You know, like the
Yeah,
that part of
I
that
see
song.
what you mean.
And I'm like, oh my, and like the hardest part about Melody and Memories, even still, because like I could get A on Proud on everything. That's the best. That's like the peak for me at this moment. But like, just trying, the jumping part is horrible. Like, I'm not saying it's a bad mechanic in the game. It's just hard to just constantly.
It's weird to time for me. I don't know if anyone else gets that. Like, I feel like it's really weird timing jumping in that game. I think it's because in Kingdom Hearts games, I'm very used to double tapping the jump button basically to glide, and your input will get eaten doing that in this game. So it's best to just jump once and just hold the button afterwards. It sounds so dumb saying it out loud, but like people who like, you know, play Kingdom Hearts that way, they know what I mean. I usually like press jump once and then I press it again to like do the glide.
Okay, so like the first one that I have, and it's a very unexpected one. I feel like a lot of people probably just forgot that the song is even in Birth by Sleep, and I'm probably gonna butcher the name of this because it's really weird, but Hauli Hauli, and it's basically the world theme for the Stitch world in Birth by Sleep. And the reason why I feel like that one's gonna be kind of hard is because usually with rhythm games, they follow the melody, and the melody of that song is like do 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 do, and that's like,
oh no!
if they go with it that way, it's going to be really weird, especially on like Perfomer Mode. And speaking of which, for some reason, Perfomer Mode on Wave of Darkness is like easier to me than Perfomer Mode on the Rustling Forest. I don't know if that's the same way with anyone else, but it's just, ugh. That's definitely like the big one that I feel like is going to catch a lot of people off guard because they kind of just probably forgot that that song even existed.
You know what song everybody's sleeping on? And it just clicked in my head. I had to go check. Deep Drive is going to kill so many people.
I was also going to bring up Deep Drop, which is like the Dream Drop Distance version of that. And that song is already like pretty fast, so good luck getting through that song. It might not be too hard on Performer Mode. I can imagine it being more difficult, but I'm listening to the song right now and I feel like maybe there might be less notes than I'm actually thinking that will be implemented, but who knows.
Yeah, well, if not that, Adventures in the Savannah, people go sleep on. That's gonna be the toxic throw off stage that nobody's thinking about, bro. If you listen to that song, it's constantly schmoving. Like that song, Pride Lands, that song is constantly going. There's no like break really.
Oh, speaking of like no break, Night of Fate, there's actually just no breaks with that song. I can just imagine constant buttons are just flying.
That is our Wave of Darkness 2 basically in this game, because I don't think they actually have Wave of Darkness 2 on the track list, but that I can see that being comparable to Wave of Darkness, like in terms of difficulty.
I also think just to pick something from Days, Vector to the Heavens, obviously.
I don't think that's going to be hard.
You don't think so?
Nah, I don't know. I don't feel like it will be.
I know there's some tempo changes, like very slight, or it's not even really like a tempo change. It's like parts of measures like slow down a little bit, and it's only like one measure like at a time where it does that. But I feel like that's gonna catch a lot of people off guard if they're trying to focus on the tempo a lot.
But you also gotta realize that like in gameplay, there's gonna be a lot of jumping at tempo switches. I kind of see that even in like. I kind of see that in like both single player and co-op, right? But dog, I don't know. This game finna be tough. This game gonna be tough.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be hard for people who are going to try to go all the way on Proud or Performer Mode first playthrough. I'm confident there's going to be some people who try to do that first playthrough. I can imagine the stream titles: Melody of Memory first playthrough, all Performer Mode. That'll be interesting. But I don't feel like Vector to the Heavens would be that hard. If it was KH3's Vector to the Heaven, then I'd be like,
okay, Yeah.
But they don't have as many KH3 songs in this game. Rapunzel's theme might be a little. I don't know if it'll be difficult. I think it'll be like medium difficulty, like because Tangled has some pretty good music. It has some pretty good music. I'm trying to think. I feel like if they had Tangled's battle theme in here, from what I'm looking at, there's not a theme that I can recognize that would be Tangled's battle theme. So it might just be the overworld theme, which is really weird.
Yeah, it is the overworld theme. It's a interesting choice, but there's also a lot of interesting choices in this collection.
Now, one, they petty for no pirates.
There is no pirates,
Right,
actually, now that I think
There's
about that.
no
You know what?
there's no pirates.
I think it might be a copyright thing, because a lot of people were surprised that theme wasn't in KH3 either.
Yeah, I get that, but like the battleship one, bro, on Cage, that would have been gas. Like, that you don't understand. Yeah, that battle theme is literally comparable to some, like, I'm gonna say it, the normie like video game soundtracks, Assassin's Creed,
What does that mean?
Black Flag. But literally, that song right there is beautiful. Now I'm hurt. I'm really hurt that there's no Face My Fears.
I know,
For-
I am too.
And it's just,
For
it's
people
really
that
surprising
don't
that that's
know,
not in either.
Face My Fears would be hard. That would be a difficult song.
But I wouldn't matter if it's hard because I'll be playing it
I
all
know.
day. Cause like in my brain, like when I listen to the song, I'm always moving my hand to
Dude, when that drop happens for Face My Fears, everyone's controllers would just break instantly.
Yeah.
Especially on Perfomer Mode.
Yeah. So like I get it. And I'm like, that's fine, right? For a lot of people that don't play a lot of rhythm games, you're probably like, well, Face My Fears, you may like or hate the song, right? But for a lot of people that grew up playing a lot of rhythm games, like hardcore DDR fans, that's a captivating song to get people to buy this game. Just because of like the sound itself and like the tempo for it. But other than that, like, they gotta let it go.
Hey, I'm gonna be vibing to Let It Go. I won't be able to stream, but I'm gonna be vibing to it in private. Yo, Under the Sea is gonna be so fun to do. I don't know if I'm the only one excited for Under the Sea in case.
You're the only
probably.
one.
But
Come on, bro. It's Under the Sea though.
Bro, this is Halloween right there.
Crazy. Under the Sea way better.
one thing I am surprised by is that Winnie the Pooh is just actually not in the game at all. Like, he's just not
You're right,
in the game.
it isn't in the game.
Winnie the Pooh got
Like, I wasn't even asking for a hard song from him.
dude.
He's just not there.
would have been lit. Bounce-O-Rama would have been lit though. That would have been a crazy song. That would have been cool.
Alright, okay, never mind. They were smart. Thank you, Square.
No, that song is actually so good though.
I ain't trying to play to that song, no. What's wrong with you?
What do you mean? What's wrong with me? It's a good song.
Okay, it is a good song. I don't want to play that song in no rhythm game, though.
Ooh, a hard song we looked over. You guys know Majestic Wings might. I think that might be like top 10 hardest in the game if they do it. If they do it the way I think they will.
No, you know what's really gonna be
Nah,
hard?
I think it will.
That Mickey
What?
Mouse March.
Dog, I'm gonna be pissed if that's
Imagine
the song
everyone
that
get-
holds everyone up. I'm gonna be angry.
Imagine everyone on Twitter's just like, bro, I can't get past Mickey Mouse March. Why is this song so hard? How do you guys think One Winged Angel is gonna go?
I don't know. It's a Kingdom Hearts game. It could probably be free, or it could be really.
Yeah,
steep.
it's either pretty easy, which is gonna be ironic, or pretty hard. And it's all dependent on like how they like fill in space. Cause it could be like do 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 and then just like single notes, or do 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 and triplet notes in place of those single notes. And it's
Do-do-do.
That's definitely what they're gonna do.
Right. Ooh, I just thought about something.
What?
I was just listening to it, and I can't ever say it right, but Pet Oscuro. Oh no.
What game is that for?
Oh, Dream Drop Distance. That's
Dream Drop
young
Distance.
Xandor's theme,
Oh.
I believe.
Why didn't we mention that yet? Yeah, Young Xander's team's gonna. Okay, I've said this countless times, like outside of this video, in calls with Cavern and Yacht. I think that might be the hardest song in the game. I'm predicting that to be the hardest song. We'll see though.
Oh no.
But like another weird thing that I feel like they did is that they chose the encounter. They chose a Birth by Sleep version of that. I personally would have chosen the KH2 version of that. And then they left out again the tumbling and Unforgettable's out of the game too. Oh, and Rowdy Rumble's not in the game either. Oh, I just realized I don't think there's any Timeless River music for 2.
Good.
Why? Good.
Because I'm not trying to get stomped on that, bro. I'm gonna be triggered losing. I'm good. I am off that.
Maybe they just didn't feel like making. I don't know. Why didn't they do that? That's so bizarre.
Cause it's trolly. Like I'm not gonna be able to concentrate. Just
Why is
seeing
it
Goofy
trolly?
in the background. Cause I'm not gonna sit there and be able to concentrate on the button presses and timing, and I just see Pete and them just dancing in the background. Like, no, I ain't trying to deal with that.
You know, I just realized that means we could have gotten KH1 Timeless River Sora potentially. That I'm so sad now. I mean, it wouldn't look too different from KH2 Sora, but
Nah, they would just reuse the
still.
models because it's not like we have Lion Sora in the game or anything, or Mermaid Sora.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But I think this video is long enough though. That was a really fun discussion though. That was super fun. Linked below to the Frozen Cavern and Avatar Yaya's channels. Link once again below in the description. If you guys want to subscribe to them, they have been in a lot of videos and a lot more streams of mine. And if you want to see them in the future on the channel, they very likely will show up in some way, shape, or form. Actually, we're thinking about recording another video after this, but we'll see what happens. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video, though. Melody of Memory, at the time of this upload, comes out in less than 2 weeks. So I'm definitely going to be streaming that day 1, or as soon as I possibly can. We'll see what happens. Man, I'm pretty excited for this game, and I'm really excited for the rhythm game aspect of it, as weird as that sounds. It sounds dumb, like, yeah, I know, like, why wouldn't you be excited for the rhythm game aspect? It's a rhythm game, but I've said multiple times, like, early on, that I was mostly looking forward to this game for story, but the demo really just made me more invested, I guess, in the rhythm game aspect, and I guess I was kind of surprised at how fun this was. I'm not used to rhythm games like Yaya and Cavernon are. They have a lot more history of rhythm games than I do. So Melody of Memory for me is definitely going to be the first rhythm game I ever finish. Not the first one I've played, but definitely going to be the first one I'm going to finish. And it's going to be a blast. It's going to be fitting that it's a Kingdom Hearts rhythm game. But thank you guys for coming out. If you enjoyed, leave a like, share the video with a friend or family member, and last but not least, if you have not already and want to become a part of the Union, all you have to do is hit that red little subscribe button down below. My name is Prodigy, and I will talk to you guys soon. Peace out, you guys. Bye.